What we're looking for in this game is for the attacking team to have lots and lots of shots, and we're looking for these guys in here to get their first contacts, win the ball back, and if they do win the ball back, can they go ahead and look to finish in the opposing goal in the other area in there. My name's Amanda Greenslade. I am a Regional PE Officer for the East. So this session is on challenging. It is a 1v1 session that will be looking to develop the player's ability to win the ball back easily and create goal scoring opportunities. So there's two slight variations of this game. It's a really basic setup of 2 mini goals or 5-a-side goals with cones down the side and a halfway line of players at one end of the pitch and another line of players at the other end of the pitch. This game starts off with a little 1v1 practice. The ball is sent across into the attacking player and our defending player then comes into the pitch. Our attacking player aim is to score. Our defender is looking for the opportunities to win the ball back while faced up, to try and win the ball and score a goal into the end zone in there. If the player scores a goal while they're attacking, it's worth 1 point, but because the focus is on challenging and winning the ball back, if the defending player wins the ball and scores, it's worth 2 points. So when we're looking to win the ball back, when the player is faced up, I want our players to be thinking about the triggers, the cues of when they might be able to win that ball. So has the player that has got the ball got a big first touch? Have they got their head down? Where are they travelling into? Is there an opportunity that they can pinch the ball with their front foot, look to win that ball and attack the goal in that direction? Or is the player that's on the ball got really good feet, a bit technical, and do they need to have a bit of patience in what they're doing? So they want to get there nice and quick with the press and then slow down and then delay that player into their half and hopefully push them away from goal to prevent a goal scoring opportunity. If the ball goes out of play, that's absolutely fine. Both players will then rejoin the opposite cue and the next player gets the next ball and starts again. The second drill is slightly different and it is thinking about what is going to happen when you haven't got a player travelling towards you with the ball, but you are making a recovery run to try and win the ball back. So the setup is exactly the same. This time, however, the players start with the ball. The first player, the first shot is free. They'll travel into the halfway line. You can only score when you pass the halfway line. They'll take their first shot into the goal and they are running to meet the next player who is going to start the activity off. This next player, then this next attacker cannot start until the player has touched the post. At that point, as soon as that player touches the post, this player can then drive and attack. We're then looking at how can this player, this defender, win the ball back with a recovery run. Can they get in line with the player first, so that big sprint and that acceleration to try and get in line with the player. Then we're looking at the contact on them. Can they get the hand onto the player? Can they get their shoulder in? Can they look to win the ball back as they are travelling and then retain possession of the ball to go and score into the opposite goal? Same thing again, if the attacking player starts with the ball and scores, it's 1 point, but if you get a point from defending and winning the ball back, that is 2. So this is then can be progressed into a 5v5 with goalkeepers and 2 neutral players that play in wide areas. Same idea of challenging and winning the ball back. The ball will then start with the goalkeeper in this small-sided game, and they have the option of playing left or right into one of these unopposed players. The ball will travel out into this unopposed area, out into the wide areas, and it is then the decision of the wide areas of how they want to play. Do they want to play the ball back inside with just a little pass back into those inside spaces, or do they want to look to try and get a cross in? If they cross this halfway line in this practice here, it then becomes opposed and they can deliver the ball with a cross into the box. The idea of this game is our players need to recognise the times that they need to slide into those spaces to protect the goal. They need to be looking at what is this player doing with their delivery. Are they looking to make a pass inside? Are they looking to contact the ball in there? And it's all about the points of when they want to win the ball back. Is it for this wide player to win it out, stop the cross? If the ball then travels inside, have they read the triggers? Can they go and win it in here? Or if they can't win it, can they look to protect the goal? What we're looking for in this game is for the attacking team to have lots and lots of shots, and we're looking for these guys in here to get their first contacts, win the ball back, and if they do win the ball back, can they go ahead and look to finish in the opposing goal in the other area in there? Every time the ball goes out into for a throw-in or for a goal kick, the ball starts with the opposite goalkeeper. So the ball will then start at this end, they can then play it out into the wide areas for them, and the yellows would then go attack. So the teams take it in turns to be the attackers and the defenders, and we want to put loads and loads of emphasis on the importance of winning the ball back and creating a goal scoring opportunity. So in this game, if you score while you're attacking, that's worth 1 goal. However, if your team is able to win the ball back and goes ahead and scores in the opposite end of the pitch, that is going to be worth 5 points. So hopefully that will then give the players the emphasis that they want to work together as a team, win the ball back and try to score from there.